Nation, welcome back to Get in the Trunk. We're excited to launch off on what should be a thrilling and terrifying episode tonight. But before we do, I would like to throw a question out to the audience tonight. The audience, I want to poll our live YouTube viewers who are watching the premiere of this episode and get a vote from you guys. As we set up to record today, we were extremely delayed by one participant on this call, an extremely irresponsible person. And I would like you to guess which one of these four bozos could not show up on time for our Delta Green game tonight and push us back so late. Come on, I want to see the names in chat. Let's go.
It shouldn't be hard for any aspiring detectives out there to figure this out.
Yeah,
this is
most of us record from our homes.
Don't start talking. It's going to throw off things. Don't start talking. Just smoke. Just smoke a cigarette while you wait, Sydney.
I'm going to smoke a fake one.
All right. The results are in. And of course, everyone thinks it's Sydney.
It's not me.
It's not
It's
Sydney
not
this time.
me. And that you
This
set it
time.
up. You set it up in such a presumptive way.
What? I never even looked at you on screen.
Me?
I only looked at my mark the entire time. It was Francis Mrema.
Swear to God, I had one job. To show up on time. Yes, it was me. It was me.
Francis
And
was
I
on an
hope they
extremely
burn in hell.
delayed train and was constantly emailing his anger in all caps. And it definitely seemed a little like you were losing sanity points there
I was
on the train, buddy.
I was literally. It was the oldest train on Earth somehow. Like it was like it picked me up in like 1875 and dropped me off in 2024.
They're just like throwing coal into the ovens in the back.
God, I swear to God.
I like this. I like if we like come late to a session or that it's our fault we're having a technical problem. We lose sanity. Like Sydney loses sanity.
I definitely lost sanity today already. It's too early for that.
Well, Francis, this is your first infraction. So you're fine. You're fine. But you will be punished. While we waited for you to get on, I had everybody go ahead and level up their characters since we weren't doing anything else. It had been several sessions. So I was like, hey, any skills you have check marked, go ahead and roll on them. If you fail that skill, go ahead and level it up 1d3 points.
Right.
Francis.
I did not have
Bobby does not get to level up.
I did not. I could not because of my tardiness. I will no longer level up. No, but I didn't have anything checked from last time.
You haven't failed a single roll?
No,
it's been several episodes.
I definitely failed to roll. Like I think a couple episodes back, but I already did my roll in John.
Oh, okay.
And, I got a 1. I believe it was. What was it? I think it was bureaucracy. Anyway, wasn't exciting.
Wasn't thrilling.
Irrelevant.
There was some exciting news out of the Roger Cumstone camp, though, on the level up. Troy, do you want to update the people on Roger's latest highest stat?
Among the many great things that Roger Cumstone can do, nothing comes into play more than his alertness, which was already sitting at an 84.
Jesus.
How am I going to level that up, I said. When I roll a 91 over 84.
Boom.
And add 2 points to bring it up to 86.
Old 86. I mean, that's got to be
Insane.
That's got to be the first character we've had in Delta Green, right? That could roll an 86 and have it be a success. I mean, that is just...
He's like, wait. The milk just went bad. I could hear it.
The milk in the other room just went bad.
Joe said I'm basically Spider-Man now.
Seriously.
I also upped my drive from 20 to 22.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh, you
Well,
drive.
you did drive for...
Yeah. That was great.
You did drive for a few minutes there in our car chase. That was awesome. Anybody else? Any level ups of note, or was it pretty tame on Neal and Vicky's end?
Yeah. I tried to level up the drive. I did well. My drive's at a 50, so. And
Nice.
then I did level up alertness and search by 1 each. So.
Great.
Hell yeah.
Nothing to call home about, but it is nice. It's cool when you do level up 1 point. Like my search is now 57. So like if I roll a 56, like it's gotta feel good. It's gotta feel so good.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I want to dive right in tonight. We left on a rather tense cliffhanger, which could be action-packed here. And so I'd love to jump right in, if that's all right with you guys, get this ep underway. Brief recap. You guys have fled the city of Boston, got away from a manhunt that was hunting you down as escaped patients from the Dorchester House facility. You managed to get out of Massachusetts entirely by boarding a train by stealing a car, boarding a train in Providence and taking it to New York City and arriving very, very late at night. And as we always do, go home, take a rest after all of your manhunt running. No, let's go exploring in the east, whatever, what's it called? The Murray Hill section of the city. Yeah. No, you guys decide that you need to find out if there's some connection between the hotel, Broad Alban, and the location of the night floors that you originally found, which was the McAllister building on East 32nd Street in the Murray Hill neighborhood of Manhattan. And so you walk from 125th Street down to 30th Street at like midnight to check this out. You do know, by the way, that the Hotel Broad Alban, which you read about in the New York Public Library years ago, back in 1995, was supposedly located, this was in like the caption of a photograph, was supposedly located on West 24th Street in the Flatiron District, kind of right across from Madison Square Park. Vicki went there at the time, if memory serves. I did not go back and listen to the whole first season of Impossible Landscapes, but there was no hotel there. So you knew that at the time. But you think maybe it's at this location where the McAllister building once was. You go there, you find a construction site that is in the midst of building a new building. And as you're trying to climb up or look through or see what's going on in there, Roger, with his spidey sense, notices what looks like a man about a block away or so, peeking around a tree next to a parked car in what looks like some sort of 1940s era gas mask. Then seeing that they've been seen, this person pulls out a shotgun and begins moving toward Roger. Two more of them come from across the street, also wearing gas masks, also rocking shotguns, and they begin walking down the street, and you guys all, boom, act. Roger ducks for cover behind he started walking toward them immediately, but when he saw the shotgun, he dove behind a car. Neal and Bobby ducked behind the same car a little further back from Roger, and then Vicki, a different car, she ducked behind. Vicki has a firearm. Neal is unarmed. Bobby is unarmed. Roger has a gun, and he looks underneath the car that he's taken cover under, sees a foot or / lower leg of one of these people, and he just pulls the trigger, rolls a great roll on a firearms check, and hits his target. Here's this muffled shout, and this person hits the ground. Boom. And that's where we stopped. We're going to pick up in the middle of combat, which is something we have not done a lot of in Impossible Landscapes. A little bit of a rare treat. And I went ahead and took the liberty of putting you all into initiative. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe every one of you has a dexterity score of 11, besides Neal, who has a 12.
I have a 12.
Roger has a 12. I am incorrect.
Well, let me look again.
Wonderful.
It's a 100.
Roger goes first. No, there we go. All right, so Roger also at 12. And we're going to say, what had happened initially there, a little bit of a surprise round, but now we will begin in proper Delta Green initiative fashion and see what you guys want to do. Geez. Let's start with Neal. We cut to Neal, and we see you hunkered behind this car. You were eating some kind of intense pharmaceutical or something, like I forget what it was, but you were drugging yourself heavily and ducked behind a car. Is there anything in particular you want to do, or do you just want to stay put? I don't know. What are you thinking right now?
He's pretty high, so he's just going to stay there. There's nothing I can do. I don't know. Like this is a situation where I'm useless until one of my friends gets shot. So I'll just wait for that to happen.
Do you have a lighter, and are you near a gas tank?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I guess I do. It's
You're gonna blow up
contrary
a car.
to popular belief, it actually takes a while to rig a car to explode. However,
What if you lit a cigarette and just threw it in a gas tank?
I'll do that. I'll blow up. You know what? I'll light 5 cigarettes and blow up 5 cars.
There you go.
That'll win
That's
the
a great
day.
idea.
And the
How long would
car.
that be exactly?
I'm just leaning against this car. Like I'm just leaning again, waiting for the.
Then I'm going to
van
put you
kick in.
down for a wait. All right. Then it would be Roger. You just pulled the trigger. You saw this creature, guy, girl, person hit the deck. Poof, and
Never
shout
thought
out
of him
in
as a
pain.
creature until you just said that.
Yeah. I was trying to leave the identity as mysterious as possible. Boom! Hit the ground and start kind of writhing and screaming in pain. There's 2 more standing right next to that one with shotguns, and you have a jump here for a second because you're faster.
Okay. Oh, fuck me.
Got no backup. Got no backup here.
Yeah, I mean, I think I could I have a pretty good chance of taking out another guy, but there's still a third guy. And we still need to secure the weapons of the weapon of the guy that went down. So the shotgun, is it out of reach?
Yeah, it's like half a block away from you.
Half a block away from me.
It was a
All right,
really good shot.
All right, so there's 2 more guys coming.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try and shoot another one, and then with my move action, just continue to fall back to create some distance and tell the team like fall back. If I'm able to take this other one down.
Okay. This one is farther away. Give yourself a minus 20% to the roll.
Okay. All right, you win.
You win this time, DM.
Do I have a grenade on my person?
I don't keep your character sheet.
Well, I don't know where we've gone back and forth through dimensions.
Yeah.
If I have all my
Did you
loadout
retain
here.
all that.
You said
At
we
that
came.
moment, right next to the gunman, you see a mother with a stroller just walking by
Oh god.
right next to the gunman.
What are you
At
doing,
3
lady?
a.m.
What are you
Yeah, it's a
doing,
little
lady?
late.
That's
to
what you
be
get for taking
airing
your
the
baby
baby,
out.
isn't it?
This is New York.
This is New York, ma'am.
This is New York.
You out here? Get a grenade.
This
If she's
isn't
from New
Giuliani's New York. I have 2. I have 2 frags, smokes, and stun grenades, but I don't think I would have them on my person at this point. There's a part of me that thinks I would. So another part I think I wouldn't. I just hate doing the same action twice. But I'm gonna try and fire at this guy. I hate your minus 20%. I hate it so much. Now they have shotguns, so I could probably avoid that minus 20 by closing. But then I'm leaving myself open because they're gonna have to.
What you're
close.
trying to make here is an incredibly difficult shot. I had every intention of giving you a minus 20 to the other one, but I forgot, and in re-listening, you still would have succeeded anyway, so it didn't keep me up at night.
Yeah, I have a
But you
very
are
high-
under a car trying to hit a target this wide that's half a block away. It's a lot different than shooting, center mass at someone that's just standing there half a block away.
I'm also Roger Comstone. What if I?
It's true. Don't forget that.
What if I were to come up and use the hood of the car as like balance for my aim? Would I be able to negate
You can
that 20?
aim. That's an action for a round.
Poop in my mouth.
And then get plus 20% on your next roll.
All right, fuck it. I'm gonna take it at the minus 20 because I'm Roger Comstone.
Do it. Do it.
That brings me down to a 60.
So wait a minute. You're shooting at another one of the other guys, not the one that's down.
Right, the one that's down.
You don't take a minus 20% to because the whole body is down.
Yeah, I mean, I could go up and just execution style, pop, pop, but I need to neutralize these targets. If they're otherworldly and are just going to stand up, but it sounds like I heard him go down. I hit his leg. He ain't
you
gonna be
can
running.
see him. He's down on the ground. He has a gun right next to him. He is not neutralized. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just making
but
sure
there's
that
two
we're
other
clear.
guys that can
on
run.
foot that are
this
harder
guy
to hit.
probably can't run. Yeah. The other option is to run over, grab the shotgun from that fallen guy.
They're more than a move action away.
That guy's more than a move action away. All right, then I'm going to stick with my plan. I'm firing at one of the other two guys.
Okay.
Okay, go for it.
So that still gives me a 60% chance. 93.
Ooh.
Boom! This shot rings out, starts echoing off the buildings in the area, and this bullet just hits a tire of a parked car past this guy. And the car tire starts going down.
Move action.
Would you
I'm
like to
fall,
move?
Continue to fall back. Just create.
So you're going to
distance.
come out of cover, run back, and get back in cover again,
Yeah,
like
try and
another
find
parked
cover
car.
again. Yeah, with shotguns, like distance is our best chance here. This is gonna...
And they are, you are, you're moving now back toward Bobby and Neal. They're on the same side of the street as you, a few cars back, so you're getting closer to them.
Yeah.
You're one move action now after this round away from them. Okay. Pardon me. Now we go to one of these guys, one of the standing ones. And you guys have all kind of like jumped behind cars, lifts up this shotgun and just starts walking down the street slowly, methodically. And it's kind of moving the shotgun left and right. And, you don't see any eyes inside the thing. It's just the big, like, almost sun-protected looking eyes of a gas mask. You can't see inside of it. And it's just scanning both sides of the street. And as it's walking, you're getting the sense looking at it that it doesn't know where you are at the moment. And it's just sort of like panning and slowly walking, not running. Bobby, you're seeing this, and then it's your turn.
Okay. So Roger's falling back in front of us, right? Can I see him where he's moving?
Yeah, you can see him running
I
back
can see-
toward you. He's one move action away from you.
And the guys are behind him.
Yeah,
the
past him
gas mag.
a good ways, multiple move actions still.
Fuck, I don't have any weapons. I don't have anything except melee. Like I can do an unarmed combat, but I mean, if they're too far away, I'm gonna get shot before I get near them. I mean, I guess I would just be like, I would just try and signal Roger to let him know where we are, so at least we can like move as a group rather than have to like, I don't know, like what like if.
Well, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
If you were on a street where a guy with a shotgun was slowly walking toward you,
Yeah.
and you didn't have a gun, what would you do?
I'd try to get the fuck out of there without him seeing me. But I mean,
That's also an option.
yeah. But I'm with Neal as well, and he's drugged up. I don't want to just leave.
Okay, so do you want to try to convince Neal to
Yeah.
get out of there?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, Neal, we gotta move. He's coming. We gotta move now.
No way, man. Yeah, I'll get up and run as well.
Just step out of it.
Okay,
All right.
you two have the exact same dexterity. I'm sorry, Neal, you're
no.
faster and you waited.
Yeah.
So now with that weight, you could, if you want, you guys can move together at the same time.
Yeah, we're gonna move to like behind another car. Try and stay low so he doesn't see us further away.
Okay, give me
Yeah.
stealth rolls.
Oh God, help us all.
As you stay low and you start running back away. Give yourselves a plus 20% on this. The guy is
Okay.
more than a half a block away from you. He's pretty far.
Okay, so I'm trying to beat a 56. Oh, fuck me. 76 over 76.
Okay. And Neal?
Well, I only have an 11.
Oh boy.
Crazy.
He's so tall and lanky.
Fortunately, however, I did roll a 9.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Amazing.
So the high one is better.
So only Bobby's going to get hit with the sniper bullet.
Yeah, awesome.
That's right.
Awesome.
We'll miss him. I can treat you.
I miss you.
Bye, Bobby.
Yeah.
You're like,
Give me a
"Yo, we
bucket
gotta
and
go.
some
We
wet
gotta
wipes.
go."
I can take care of this right now.
Yeah.
You jump out, stay low, maybe on the sidewalk, run a little bit, and then come down behind a couple cars. Vicki, it's your turn.
Okay. So Vicki is also behind a car, but she's far back. Like she's closer to Bobby and Neal. Does she see them start running? Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
You can
So she
see them.
sees-
I imagined you as like across the street, same
Yeah.
block, but like on a car on that side, and you see them start running along the sidewalk on that side. Between the cars, like you see flashes of their legs running and staying low.
Can I see where Roger
You
is?
also see Roger falling back. He's, 30 feet or so in front
Okay.
of where they were before they started running back.
Yeah, using her best judgment too. Like she could peek out and try to get like a pop shot off and then run. But if they don't know where she is, she doesn't want to make herself known.
Yeah,
So
you're
she-
seeing this
I
silhouette of this gas masked figure just wafting a shotgun back and forth as if looking.
So she is going to first action. take off her shoes, her high heels.
She's wearing heels this whole time?
Yes. She has
awesome.
extremely toned calves and quads.
I understand. But you should get some more sensible footwear. I have to say.
They're closed toe. They're closed toe heels.
Oh, he didn't
So
say that. Well,
She slips them off.
That changes everything.
And she's holding the shoes in one hand and her pistol in the other hand, and she is going to try to stealthily get out of this main street, whether it's ducking down if there's an open side alley or just like getting as far away as possible.
Okay. Go ahead and roll stealth. Well, first I'll say you step into the sidewalk, you start moving away from these guys stealthily, and you see an alleyway behind some like brownstones that is just like the back of a bunch of houses. It's very narrow. A car can't fit down it, but it has a bunch of little gates and like trash cans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So if you want to duck down there, you can roll a stealth and duck down there.
Okay, my stealth is not good, but I'm going to try to do that because logically that makes the most sense. All right, here we go. Oh, wait, fuck. I rolled an 18, but my stealth is a 15.
Oh my God.
There's a roller coaster of emotions.
Oh, no. I said you got plus 20% because of how far away they were and they hadn't seen you yet and it's dark and everything.
sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, then I nailed it.
So you nailed it. You're good. Okay. So you start creeping towards this thing and then you're gonna turn away from Bobby and Neal into this like little alleyway.
Yeah, there's no way I can signal them without drawing attention, right? Like
It's even better if you're quiet. That way you can just pop them if they get close, like without
Yeah.
being seen.
so you know what? Yeah, she gets behind this alleyway and then like back against it, she's gonna wait to see if they keep coming, chasing Bobby and Neal. So if she could just turn and point blank shoot them.
Use this as bait.
Yeah.
Okay.
She whispers, "Thank you, Bobby."
No problem, he thinks to himself.
Okay. Now
psychic.
it's the turn of the one on the ground. Roger, you can see this
This is huge.
like what's the word I'm looking for? This
Spaghetti
struggling
Jerk.
struggling
Idiot.
This real penis.
this real penis.
This guy's, I hate to say it, this guy's being a real jerk right now.
Skid, watch,
dick moves.
watch
Writhing.
it.
That was the word I was
Sometimes
looking
I
for.
blurt these things out. I'm very sorry.
Kids
Any
watch
This
this.
guy's
out
writhing
there,
on the
don't
ground.
talk
He
like
reaches
that.
out. He grabs the barrels of his shotgun, like the middle of his shotgun where the stock meets the barrel, and he starts pulling himself like on the ground over to like between some parked cars, and you lose sight of him as he just like drags himself over.
Okay. That's interesting.
The other guy starts just walking a little bit quicker to catch up with the first guy, and he's doing the same thing, just like looking back and forth,
They're scared.
waving the gun back and forth, and in this darkness they're moving toward you. It's very ominous, and we come back to Roger.
Okay. Now, talk to me distance-wise. We're doing theater of the mind here. The guy that I shot that ducked between cars, is there a way for me to stealth over to him? Well, I guess that would just be a stealth check. Here's my goal, is I kind of want to stealth over to him. And
You can't do it. You can't get there in one round,
I can't get there in one.
but you can do that. You could stealth, let those guys walk, stealth past them. Then you got to keep going to get back to that original guy. who
Do
you
I
had
know
shot
that
from.
Vicki is the only armed person with that
Yeah.
group? Okay. I trust her. I'm going to try and stealth over towards the guy that I shot.
Okay, give me a stealth roll.
Okay.
I'm going to oppose this one because you're getting very close, so I'm not doing it flat.
Okay. Come on, new dice. 2. Ooh, under 77, which is both good and bad. It's
It is good and bad,
phenomenal-
but I oh, nope, I'm sorry. I was looking at stealth. I should be looking at alertness, and I rolled a 38 under 40 on alertness. So I actually do see you. But
Now I succeeded. You had a better success. How does that get resolved? Where I was the active person. You know, I only know in Call of Cthulhu, like
it's essentially a failure. Like it's because it's an opposed check. You failed the opposed check.
that is dumb.
I don't understand how that's dumb. It's an opposed
No, it's
check.
just like-
You
that's
tried
super
to
dumb.
stealth. They
game-
saw you.
Dice are not really important.
I can't believe how dumb that is. Frankly, I'm flabbergasted.
If you play Call of Cthulhu and you try to stealth past me, and I get an extreme success and you get a hard success, I see you.
Troy, no, it makes perfect sense. You stealthed, you did it, and then they saw you.
Yeah, I think it should be a
makes
success with
perfect
consequences.
perfect
personally. In Call of Cthulhu, like if you're the active person and you both succeed, then it's based on who has the better stealth score. But it's just a different game, different rules.
Yeah.
Because who has the better like base score? Anyways, I just think it's very, very dumb. I just want to voice that.
Do you want that on the record?
I just don't think
I don't
you
like this game.
I don't think you understand game mechanics. You don't understand game mechanics. You, with the higher stealth score, have a much larger range to succeed in, but
Right.
you rolled poorly.
No, I get you. It's just a 277 and be like, he saw you. I'm like, cool. Let me just narrate the rest of this encounter.
I think that's very weird. You failed your roll and you're bitching. It's very weird.
I didn't.
Like you failed.
I rolled a 2 under 77. I didn't fail.
Oh my God.
I had a great success. It's just
Great success.
he rolled slightly closer to his thing, and based on the rules that he just sees me. Anyways, I'm just
don't know
for
how
the
else to
record
explain it.
saying it's dumb. Continue the game. I don't like it.
I just, for the record, disagree. All right. Neal, it's your turn. You and Bobby were kind of acting together.
Right.
He's just going to run, trying to find a car with an open gas cap that he can blow up. he's just running down the street, just trying to get away, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all we can do.
Sounds good. And and then, oh boy. Okay. So technically this would split you up. So
Tell my story, Neal.
no, you're fine. Well, the other one is all the way back by Roger, and this one sees Roger because he rolled phenomenally, nearly hitting his number exactly, which is the perfect roll in Delta Green.
Bobby, by the way, your story will be completely incomprehensible if Neal is the one.
No one will understand it, but tell it anyway.
It's like, what the
Telling-
fuck is this?
So then it was
Neal.
World War II.
It'll be an avant-garde story, all right? Make it an avant-garde
Pages
film.
and pages of nonsense.
Telling Neal to tell your story. Bobby, friend.
Now, Roger has moved closer to these two men armed with shotguns. This guy slowly peels off from the other one. Actually, let me roll the other one as well. The other one failed, did not see. And you hear this muffled like voice underneath the gas mask of the one that did see you, kind of like slightly turns its head to the other one and just says something and turns toward where you are. But you're sneaking, you're trying to hide behind these cars, and starts slowly walking toward you. Not firing, because it doesn't have a clear shot. You're hiding behind a car, but it is slowly moving toward you. And then it is Bobby's turn. And now, Roger, it's like within 10 feet of you. It's right on the other side of this car. It's slowly moving toward you. And the other one is not coming with it. It's continuing to walk straight down.
Fuck. Okay.
So, Bobby, Neal started running.
Neal
Are
started
you
running.
continuing to run?
Yeah, if the other one's still coming at me, I got to, right? Can I see Vicki anywhere?
No, she
from where
ducked
I'm at?
into an alley.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Then I have to stay stealthy and try and get further away from this guy who's coming down down the street here. Fuck me. Do I still get a +20 to this?
Stealth, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sweet.
They're not focused on you at all.
Oh, sweet. Okay. 63 under 50, over 56. So I failed that one too. Fuck, I'm not stealthy. Not fucking stealthy.
You're
God
just screaming
damn it.
as you're
Just like,
oh god.
it actually tracks because before I was in the bar freaking out because I could see the puppets and all that shit. So I'm freaked out.
Yeah.
I'm like, they're coming. The puppets are coming. Stumble.
Not to mention how freaky these things are.
Yeah,
They're,
like what
slowly
the fuck?
coming at you.
It's like what's it called? I'm imagining like the big kind of almost like bug goggles that Bono wears in U2, like as the eyes, and like the gas mask that are like long.
That is a
like,
terrifying image.
It's a frightening image. U2 frightens me. So yeah, I'm running, and I'm gonna try and stay low behind the cars and get further away from that guy.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Vicki, one of these guys has started to peel off toward a car. You saw Roger over in that area, but you can't see Roger from here. I would say you can see that one of the other ones is still making its way down toward where Bobby and Neal are, slowly.
Okay, I would like to use this to aim. I'm using my turn to aim, and I'm gonna aim. I guess aim at the one that peeled off, assuming that they're going to take an action sooner. Maybe that's like metagamey, but the one that's walking still has a far ways to walk, right? Like he's not going to pass in front of me anytime soon.
Not in this next round, no.
Yeah, so then I'm going to aim.
At that pace.
I'm going to aim at the one that's like peeling off to a car so I can kind of get line of sight and be like, where's he going?
Okay.
And then that's my turn. And that gives me a plus 20%, right?
Yes,
aiming,
plus 20%, yeah.
Cool, that's my turn.
Okay. Now it's the other one, and it's walking down toward you now. Passes Roger, starts to go down toward where Bobby and Neal are, and is now one walking action away from being right at the alleyway, but doesn't seem to see you. You're not aiming at that one. You're aiming at the other one, past it. Mm-hmm. And you see it. It does not see you. And we go back to Roger. You can feel the presence of the footsteps crunching on the asphalt of this guy just on the other side of this car, and you're hunkered down behind it.
In the time since my last turn, I figured out exactly why I'm angry. Because in Call of Cthulhu, if you roll a 2, that's most likely going to be an extreme success. And an extreme success would trump a regular success. With Delta Green, a crit is just arbitrarily double numbers, and which is there's no bonus to that. So the higher your skill is, the better chance you have at a hard or extreme success. You roll a 2, that dude's got to get an extreme success. That's what drives me crazy. But it's just
you
a
do have
different
more
game.
chances to get a crit as well if your number's higher, because there's more results you can get.
So if your number is higher, you have way more opportunity to succeed than someone with a lower number.
Right. So that's. But I'm just saying, like you roll a 2.
Just like in Call of Cthulhu, you have a wider range of extreme success the larger your number is. In Delta Green, you have a wider range of success on an imposed roll because it's the higher you roll.
I get it. I get it. I'm just angry because I rolled really well and I wanted to.
You rolled it, what would be an extreme success.
We've been playing Call of Cthulhu all weekend.
Yeah, I know. I've been playing.
We're like used to that. And then,
this should be good. Why the fuck is it not good?
Yeah.
So, all right. So this guy knows I'm coming at him, essentially.
He knows you're trying to sneak past him or sneak up to him, and he senses you, but you don't get this sense of like, he jumped around the side and shot you. Like,
yeah, he's hurt.
He's moving. No, this is the guy who hasn't been touched.
This is the other dude.
He's moving methodically toward where he saw / maybe heard you. And he's kind of pointing the shotgun over the car you're hiding behind, but hasn't pulled the trigger yet. It's kind of like looking.
All right, let's have some fun. I'm going to fucking hop up into a car, jump, and try and tackle this dude. Unarmed combat.
Ooh. Oh. Fuck yes.
My move is mainly flavor. I'm happy to run around the car.
But no, that's fine. You can jump on top of the car and then jump off the car. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's slightly better than a 50% chance. I'd love it to be higher.
Well, it's opposed. Because
opposed.
I am going to fight back.
Well, maybe a fucking do it. Who knows? Here we go. I'm coming.
Just all like 285 pounds, 7 foot tall.
Slamming into you.
Okay.
Coming at you.
Here we go. Oh, baby. Roger jumps over the side of the sea. He's got a handgun in his hand, but he's going to attempt to tackle, close the distance, and tackle on this guy. Wait a minute. Yeah, no, I'm good. This is the start of a new round. Like, I couldn't fight back if I had already gone, but I can fight back. So you jump
Doesn't
over
matter,
this
I
car.
failed. 76 over.
Oh, no. Let's see.
62 rather.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Like that.
Shot.
I also failed.
Oh, thank God.
Ooh.
All right, so I rolled a 68. So let's see. If you're... Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure just it's a null result.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
now
so
he
you
gets
jump
an
out,
action,
neither
and
of
I'm
you
right in
take
front of him.
damage. But that uses his turn for the round. So all of a sudden, you're locked into combat with this thing, and you just
So that
hear,
does burn his turn. The fight back burns
yeah,
his turn. Oh, that's
it
interesting.
burns his
Okay.
turn. So you jump out, jump on him, and he's fighting back against you now. But you guys have not done any damage to each other yet. Do you want to take him to the ground? I don't mind doing that. If you want, just cinematically, it seems weird for you to dive off a car and then just be standing there.
Yeah, and can the shotgun fall just out of reach?
Just locked. An embrace.
Yeah, I'm fine with that
Yeah,
because
hug
he
him.
had to change to unarmed combat to fight
It's not
back.
your fault.
So I'll say, like, in order to...
I tackle him. We just kind of both fall and sprawl to the ground,
Okay,
and the
yeah,
gun
so boom,
goes.
they both hit the street, and you hear the hard metal clank of the shotgun hitting the ground and, like, sliding slowly away. And
This is
then...
intense.
Wow.
Yeah, for real. And then we come back to Neal. Neal, you basically have an option here to stay or keep running and get further away from the scene, or stay. There's really no right or wrong answer.
So Neal is going to double move. Say, like, he gets to the end of the block.
Okay.
This is occurring on. He takes a left, crosses the street, and starts running back the other way.
Like
Like toward the
guys?
fight?
Yeah, he's just running around.
Okay, so he's like panic running around.
No.
Yeah.
Like,
He's just
no.
insane.
He's just insane.
He's insane.
He's just literally running
It
around.
makes perfect sense to him.
Like, it looks like he's booking away from this fight, but then it just turns around, and then it's just like, oh, he's just going for a jog at really high pace.
Okay. Then we have the guy who's fighting with Troy. All right, so now, Troy, I'm going to go against you. Oh, no, that's my turn. I had already fought back. Then we go to Bobby. Bobby.
Okay. Can I see? Well, can I like peek up and see what's happening right now?
Yeah, you see that Roger's in the middle of the
Roger's
street
in the
with
melee.
this guy, and they're kind of like, struggling on the street.
And the other guy is still coming towards us, right?
And the other guy
with
is
the
still
shotgun.
coming toward you, yeah.
Fuck me. How?
It's also kind of odd. Like, that guy gets tackled by Roger, and you don't even see the other guy whip around, like, toward Roger. He's just still kind of, like,
He's still looking
slowly
for us.
walking and waving the gun back and forth.
Okay.
Sweeping the front of that shotgun around looking for a target.
I mean, so if I even try and come at him like Roger did, like, I'm not close enough for that, right? Like, because
No, you've been
like,
running for a couple rounds and he's only been
Right.
walking. So if you
Right.
want to spend one round stealthing closer to him, we can do that same opposed roll to see if he notices you. And then next round, you could jump him.
That's real risky. I don't have anything. Like, if I fail that roll, I'm just gonna get shot. Like, there's like, if I go towards him, you know what I mean? Fuck, I gotta keep running.
Okay,
keep
so
running.
Bobby, you split off and you start moving away and moving down 32nd Street, like toward the west side.
I also see Neal doing his crazy run down the street, right? And he's in view of the other guy with the shotgun.
Yeah, but I mean
Okay.
far away. But yeah,
Far away. Okay,
because
so
Neal's been
he's
double moving for 2 rounds. So
right. Okay. Because I was hoping if I jump out and that guy's distracted by Neal, maybe I could close the distance to the shotgun guy. But that doesn't sound like it's possible in one round. So I'm just gonna do one move stealthy to another car. So maybe I can get closer to where Vicki is, but I don't see Vicki. Is that the thing? I don't see where she went.
Yeah, I don't think you can see
you don't
me.
see Vicki at all right now.
All right, then I'm just going to the car further away from the guy with the shotgun. That's it. Stealthy.
Okay.
Stealthy. Oh! 60. God damn it. 60 over 56.
Why were you excited?
I know, because I thought it was. I was looking at. I was anyway.
Thought it was 6.
Yeah, I thought it was a 6. Fuck. So again, I'm like, oh god, the fucking gas mask guys are coming. I'm stumbling into the next car. And my turn, I guess, right? Fuck. So helpless without a weapon.
Yeah.
fucking
Exactly.
helpless.
It's a terrible situation if you don't have a weapon.
Freaking out.
It's Vicky. You move away, and it's Vicky's turn.
All right, so now the guy's on the ground. Roger tackled him to the ground. I still have my aim trained. My gun is trained directly on him. I've been aiming. I'm going to roll my firearms with my plus 20%. So that brings me up to 70. Good chances. All right, here we go.
Yes.
And I'm aiming cold shot. I'm aiming at his nuts.
Take
All
a
right.
shot.
Oh,
Wait,
Do
are
it.
you serious?
No,
This is not.
no.
Like, we're not joking around here. Characters are going to die today. So,
oh my god.
are you doing a called shot to not kill this guy and just limit his reproductive capabilities? Or are you going for a kill shot with the guy that's laying on the ground in combat with Roger?
Yes, I'm going for the kill shot. I'm
shot.
shooting the man on the ground.
He's this close to Roger.
Yes, and I have a plus 20% because
And now
I'm
you have a minus 20% because he's this close to Roger. So
fine.
you're back to even.
So back to even.
That's rude.
Okay.
Where's the third guy?
He's still walking.
You haven't
He's
seen
just
him since he
bad at his
crawled
job.
behind a
Oh,
car.
That guy.
You haven't
No,
seen
I
him.
meant the other guy who's standing.
Yeah, the guy who.
He's like right close to Vicky now.
Yeah.
Moving
All right,
close
so
to Vicky.
yeah, don't worry about the guy I just tackled. Go after the other
Yeah,
guy.
shoot that guy.
Not the guy who hid that I hit. There's 3 guys, right?
So I
Yeah.
wasted
3
my
guys.
aim.
Well, just
Yes.
say I aimed at the other.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
no,
you were
that's right.
metagaming. I don't know why you didn't aim at the guy who was walking toward you.
I wasn't metagaming.
No,
I was.
you-
Well, you
aimed
said it. You were
after.
like, this is a little meta. He's going to go before me
I
next
shoot
round.
my gun. I've already rolled. Everyone let me do my turn.
Do it.
Kill
Do
who
it.
you want to kill. That's
Yeah.
that's
Thank
the
you.
golden rule.
That's
It's
the
the
point of
golden rule of
this
this
game. Thank you,
Shoot
sir.
anyone.
Fine. Seeing that Roger has tackled him,
I
I'll
mean, kill
metagame again.
someone.
I'll turn and shoot my gun.
For the record, I don't think it's metagaming to say you wouldn't shoot a bullet directly at your ally that is directly in physical combat with it. Unless you kind of don't mind killing Roger by accident, which
I mean, maybe
isn't a
she.
stretch.
She might
That's
not.
not too. That's
They
not
were
too
married.
far-fetched. Yeah.
They were married.
It would help with the paperwork. He still hasn't signed anything.
Yeah,
Anyway,
There you go.
first action. I'll light my cigarette.
So
Second.
either guy you shoot at, you will take no penalty, but
Yep.
you won't get a bonus. It's taken down by him being tackled by Roger.
I aim, not game mechanic wise. I aim at the guy who is looking for Bobby, and I shoot him. Pistol goes off. 41 under 50.
Boom.
Nice.
Fuck yes.
Headshot from behind.
Yeah.
He's in the middle of the street. You're ducked off in this side alley. Okay, give me a damage roll.
Okay.
Yes.
My pistol, my Sig Sauer is 1d10. So
Wow.
let's see. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let's see.
What's the caliber on that?
It's a P22.6. That's a 4.
4. Okay.
I don't know what the caliber is. Is it a 22 then? P22.6? Is that a 22?
22
No, no,
caliber,
no.
yeah. That's a 22 caliber bullet, I think.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
So that's still, that's great. 4
It
points
kills
damage.
people.
So,
It kills
yeah.
people.
It kills people. You,
Oh, it's 22 long rifle. It's a little different.
your gun is a rifle?
My
No, it's a kind of 22 ammo. It's the bullet is longer. and
Oh,
has
it's like
more-
one of those
more
long
of a-
bullets. So he's really hurt.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you shot him, so he's really hurt. He gets hit in the chest, doubles back in pain, and oh man, it's his turn.
I shoot him again.
Yeah.
I'm shooting him again.
Double shot.
So this is a minus 20% now?
Wait, what do you mean you shoot him again?
Is it three actions? No, it's just a one.
Can I shoot twice?
No, you shoot. Well, you get one action around.
Oh, I thought I could shoot twice. I don't know why. Okay.
I don't think so. There might be some major penalty you could take and shoot twice, but you would take a big accuracy penalty. But you can look it up and see if I'm wrong. But I think it's one action per round, really.
Okay.
So he gets hit by this thing, but it is not enough to take him down yet. He is going to raise this shotgun at you and fire. Now,
Can I
you
oppose
have a lot
that? Since we established that the shotgun was kind of trickled away, could I do an opposed athletics to try and grab the shotgun? I'm not sure how that works, but if I
Sorry, this is
tackled
a
him-
different guy. This guy
Different
is
guy.
Yeah, this
Okay.
guy's a little down from you, right by Vicki. She just
No
shot
worries.
him,
This is the one she
Go ahead and
just
shoot Vicki.
and he's going to shoot Vicki and takes a penalty to the roll because you are behind the wall, like half behind the wall and hidden. So, and this is at a distance where this is really tough for him. It's kind of a stupid shot.
Predictions.
But here we go.
Vicky's about to die.
Vicky's about to
Wow.
die. No, I rolled
No.
a 72. Boom! This shotgun goes off and it hits the bricks behind the alley where you had turned in on the side of this brownstone, and you see this. You see all of this dust and brick dust and parts of bricks go shattering out kind of near your head. You are completely unharmed, and it is Roger's turn. And you are now up the street a little bit, locked in combat with this guy.
All right. I want to get the shotgun, so I'm thinking athletics check to try and grab the shotgun before this guy does.
Throat punch
I think you can just, if you want to release the fight with him and just grab the shotgun, I don't see why you can't just do that.
Great. I mean, if we're both sprawled to the ground, then I want to grab the shotgun, turn, and fucking blow this guy before he can stand up. Not
All right,
blow-
well, if you
blow
want
him
to kill him, then yeah, give me an athletics check.
We'll see how the shot goes. But
Give me an athletics check
mean-
my
first.
intention wasn't to blow. Oh, you do want me
one
to?
last
Did he
moment
buy
of
you a drink
pleasure.
first? Or
I
what?
thought your intention was just to get off him and get the shotgun. I wasn't going to make you roll for that. But if it's
Right.
all to get it, move it, aim it, and fire it in one round, also give me the athletics check.
You got it. I'm rolling shit. I rolled great before we started recording. Another thing people should understand, this is our first recording since Gen Con, and for
In a while.
some horrible reason we have 2 of these in a row. So if some of us are grumpy, it's because I'd rather throw myself in traffic than do anything today.
Very true.
I'm like just recovering from feeling horrible for 3 days straight. Now I gotta pretend to be a hero. Now roll a fucking 2!
That's what heroes do.
All right.
Jesus.
This is fucking ball sack. What did I roll? 60 under 64. So success.
And that's a really,
yeah, that's a
really
great
good
success. Great
There you
success.
go.
Yeah.
Heck yes.
So 60 under 64, you leap off him, grab this shotgun, turn toward him, and I mean, yeah, I don't even need a firearms roll because you're point blank with a shotgun. It's not really a
Let's just see if I crit. Let's just see if I crit.
Okay, see if you crit. Yeah, I guess that is important.
Yeah.
Japers. 62 under fucking can't read shit. Under 80.
62 under 80, you swing this shotgun around, point it right at this guy's body, and pull the trigger.
Damn. That dude just got blown.
Yes.
Give me-
Dude, I totally
Oh, you
blew
blew
that
him.
guy.
He totally blew
Give me-
that
Was
guy.
this a slug or
Totally blew
shot?
that guy.
Slug.
So
Should
that's
be 2d8.
2d6. Oh, I got. Oh, okay, 2d8. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
this
is
one's
it.
2d8.
All right, great. 11 points of damage.
Bam. He's
11 points of damage. Bah! And you see that its center mass chest just like bah! Takes this unbelievable brunt of point blank slug and just like bah! The whole body like jerks and twists in on itself for like a half a second maybe. And
He gets sawed in
it
half.
is Neal's turn.
Man, you jerked him and blew him. So Neal
Jerk him
is
first and then blow?
he just keeps running, and like he is just like Forrest Gump. Like he's just like running the opposite way down the street past the fight. And as far as anyone could imagine, he's just gonna keep making that same circuit.
So you're just going to run circles around the street.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
great.
keep reversing course like around the block.
In like perfect like long distance runner form,
Yeah.
like straight up.
Yeah. So the hands like this. Like he's gonna,
Okay. Give me a. What do I want here? Give me a. Search roll. Or no,
Search.
awareness. Give me an awareness
Alertness?
roll. Alertness, sorry.
Alertness.
Keep saying awareness.
No. 68 over
Okay.
22.
You just keep jogging up the street past where that one guy had like crawled over behind a car, and we haven't seen him since. And it's the guy's turn that Roger just shot center mass, point blank with a shotgun. And he twitches and lies still. Unmoving.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Bobby, you
Going
hear
into-
this shotgun go off up the street and another one go off by the alleyway. Boom! Boom! In quick succession. What are you doing? Quick.
Can I see who's gone down? Can I see where everybody is
Give me a
after these
search.
shots? Fuck, okay. God damn it. Search. Let's go. No, that's actually good. No. 46. 46 over
What
45.
a roller coaster of emotion.
46 over
seriously.
45.
Oh no!
Damn
All right,
it.
Bobby, you can't see shit. You're hearing these sounds go off. You're looking. I'm saying you see bodies standing, but you don't know. Like
Who's who
Roger's
or
holding
where.
that gun up there. You don't know if it might be one of them holding that gun up there. You can't see Vicki. You heard a gunshot go off. You hear the rocks hitting the ground. You're all discombobulated. What do you do in this moment, in this second, when you can't see what's happening?
I'm just fucking, I'm freaking out behind the car. I'm gonna stay hidden. Just
Okay.
like, fuck, they're coming for me. I don't know what's up.
All right, sounds good.
Shitting my pants.
Vicki, boom! This shotgun just went off by you. You feel like your location has been marked, but you do have a good position here. This guy's still in the middle of the street.
I am shooting again.
Is she smoking this whole time?
Yes.
I love it.
She's like,
She's having a
Cigarette
really
hanging
bad.
out of her mouth.
Oh wait, I forgot though. She's also in a sling.
oh god, yeah,
Oh,
she's
right.
one-armed. She's one-armed shooting.
It wasn't me. It was the one-armed man.
It's not the first time that she, doesn't have she's been in the field. She's used to this. Maybe not used to this.
She's a
but
fucking warrior.
she's gonna shoot again. Firearms. Here we go. Come on, baby.
Let's go.
Yes. Oh yeah. 47 under 50.
Ooh, there you go.
What a great roll.
That is a great roll.
And here we go with my little pistol. Max 10.
Ooh, he's dead.
10?
10.
Boom! This bullet goes straight into the center of the forehead of the gas mask. The head snaps back, and the body crumples to the ground.
Nice.
And she's gonna
Shit.
sprint up to it.
Okay,
and
your turn is over. Your turn is over.
well, I wanted her to kick the gun away. Like FBI agents do. They
Yeah,
sprint up and they
hardcore.
kick the gun away.
Well, it'll come around
like-
again. You'll have another turn.
Just like they
Imagine
taught
her
you at
doing
Quantico.
Yes, that's what they taught me at Quantico. Shoot
I was
them
first
in
in
the
my
head.
class in gun kicking.
Okay. Roger, it's your turn.
All right, so it seems like two
The guy
guys
in
have
front
been
of you seems dead.
blown away, and there's
Pull
still
his
that
heart out.
first guy that
There's
I
still
hit.
the first guy. He's behind you somewhere. Like, well, right over where by where you shot him initially.
I'm gonna alertness check to find that guy.
Okay.
That one guy you crippled.
See if I can get under an 86. 4. And that's unopposed, so I'm just like, sure.
It'll be opposed by my stealth.
well,
I
then I
rolled,
lost.
I rolled a 14 under 15, so I sneak away.
Wow.
No, just kidding.
I just started firing my shotgun into the air. And then put the barrel in my mouth. And I hope I wake up and assist it with that's a good roll.
You wake up, you turn, you wake up, Jesus.
Wake up after shooting yourself.
My God. You look up and turn, and you see the flap of a trench coat at the last second as it's disappearing around the corner on 3rd Avenue.
Okay, and I've hit this guy in the leg.
Yep.
So, and did it seem like that flap was moving
Seemed like he was
fast?
like limping away and limped around a corner half a block up.
Get him.
Taken off? Okay.
Yep.
Roger takes off.
Passes Neal.
And let's see what happens right after this quick break. We're going to be right back to see if Roger can finish it off.
Finish him!
Finish him! We're back. Roger, pursuing perhaps a fleeing person around the corner of this street here, leaving 32nd Street and turning onto 3rd Avenue, I believe. And that is the end of Roger's turn. He can't quite get there yet. This guy's been moving there for a couple rounds while everybody else has been distracted with this other stuff. Neal had a chance to see this with an alert check, but failed because Neal is a bit of a space cadet at the moment. And it is Neal's turn. Neal, I'm going to say as you continue running, you are now like side by side with Roger, and he's starting to like sprint past you.
And I just join Roger. I start running in the same direction he's going.
You start running in the same direction with Roger. Just like, hey, buddy, out for a jog? Okay, Bobby, you're hunkered down.
Fuck.
Suddenly, you hear multiple gunshots, but then you don't hear anything for a second.
I gotta peek out and see what's going on.
All right, do a search.
I'm gonna try not to fucking blow it this time. Okay, 41 under 45. Jesus, you kidding me? All right, but I'm fucking successful.
All right, so you peek, you see Bobby's face.
Oh, God.
Peeking out from behind the car, and you see sprawled in the middle of the street a body. And you see Roger at the end of the block, the other end of the block. He's far away from you
He's
now.
like sprinting.
Sprinting away from you.
Okay. And there's nobody else moving.
You saw there
around.
were 3 gunmen.
3 gunmen.
Now you see 2 bodies on the street, and
2
Roger
bodies.
running away, presumably chasing a third.
Okay. Do
But
I have
Bobby,
another action?
perhaps in this moment, you flash,
Yeah.
and it's taken you a few seconds to put this together, as the first thing you focused on were shotguns. But in a few seconds, maybe of sitting here trying to get your bearings behind this car, you remember the first time you ever saw these guys.
With the masks, yeah.
First time you ever saw these guys.
Oh,
you
in
were
the
outside of
hallway.
Michelle
Yeah,
Van
hallway.
Fiss's apartment.
And they were
You
running.
saw
right.
them chasing 2 men in suits, and then you heard the shotguns go off.
Right.
Then in a dream, you saw those 2 men in suits, bullet riddled on the ground, but they were marionettes.
Oh, God.
Their blood was ribbons,
Oh, God.
was red ribbons that was coming out from them. And then you, whatchamacallit, and then you,
Shit my pants.
you saw them again in the night floors. It was the episode, I believe it was the King of America. In that episode, right before you saw Michael Whitwer, you didn't see the gas masked figures, but you saw the bodies of the marionettes on the ground. Roger searched them, got some IDs from them.
Right.
They were military veteran IDs. One was Eric Carter. Another one was, what the hell was it? It was like Richard Berkman or Bumbark, or what the hell was it? Ronald Burbank. That's what it was. Ronald Burbank.
Ron Burbank.
These
the mayor
were,
of Burbank.
These were World War II veteran ID cards that were issued in like 1952. Were on the 2 suited guys in the night floors. So this is all flashing back to you, this history of these gunmen. And then, of course, only yesterday, you saw one on some sort of World War II era motorcycle on the highway, like drive up in Boston and put a shotgun in the window, bam, and almost get Roger, but he shoved the door out at the last second, knocked him off his motorcycle, or knocked the motorcycle out of whack. This is all kind of going through your head in a flash. 20 years ago, you knew these guys.
And he's just taking it all in, taking the scene in and seeing the dead bodies, and he's looking around. He doesn't see Roger. He doesn't see Neal.
He sees Roger sprinting away.
Or he sees Roger, but he doesn't see Neal.
He sees
Neal's right
Neal
next to
short
him.
because Neal
Okay.
said he went up next to Roger.
Right, so they're running off.
You just don't see Vicki.
I don't see Vicki, so I'm literally just fucking trying to take it in. Do I have another action? Can I go up to one of the bodies right now? After that
You
stealth
can
check?
start moving toward one of the bodies.
I'm
yeah.
going to move towards one of the bodies.
All right, you don't need to roll.
I
You
don't
just
need
get
to
out
roll
from
for it.
behind the car.
Yeah, and I'm fucking...
And you start moving up the street toward the one that Vicki shot, which is the closest one to you.
Okay, yeah, fucking A.
It's Vicki's turn. You
Vicki
just
is-
shot this guy, head snapped back, and you saw the body disappear behind a parked car.
Yeah, Vicky's gonna sprint up to get the gun away from him and immediately check, like take the mask off, like check who this is, what is going on.
Good.
All right, Vicki runs up, kicks a gun out of the way, and you reach down and grab the mask
Me
and
is on
start
his
to-
chest, and I pull this mask up.
Start to pull it off. As you start to pull the mask off, you feel this strange, grating sort of feeling as the mask is being ripped up, as if it's not being ripped over flesh, but as if it's being ripped up over like dust and like fabric or something like that. It's just like scratchy. And in that moment, you start to realize something very wrong is going on here. There is no visible blood on the street or on the body of this guy you just hit in the head. And as you begin to release the thing from the head, the mask from the head, you suddenly get extremely like dizzy as the thing pulls up and you see a desiccated, decayed face of someone who's been dead for many years. And you can see with the skin in the shape that it is, you know this person. It's Christopher.
Oh.
And you immediately lose half of your remaining willpower points.
Oh my
God.
And give me a sanity roll.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Fuck him and the Yankees.
Half of my current?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think something bad happens.
Wait, half your current sanity or half your current
Half
willpower?
of your
Willpower.
half
current
my current
willpower points.
I had 4. Now I have 2. I think I'm...
Yes.
Yeah.
So you have an emotional breakdown in this moment, a mental breakdown. Clearly in the middle of the street as you pull this thing back. We'll come back to you in a second. Think about it, because these are heartbeats and heartbeats, because Roger's in pursuit. Roger, you're in pursuit. You don't see this guy.
So I turn the corner, he's gone.
You turn the corner, he's gone. No evidence of him whatsoever. And we'll come out of combat.
Okay.
I failed my sanity.
Okay. It's a big one. You take 5 points of sanity damage.
Oh, shit. Oh, God. I mean, Vicki starts screaming. She is having an absolute bout of psychosis. Like,
Bobby, you come up and you see this. She pulls this thing off. She's looking at this and you see a dead body. Roll a sanity check.
Fuck me.
and Vicki is going, Christopher! And like shaking him and like pounding on his chest.
Oh, 16. Oh my God, 16 out of 22.
Nice.
I get one.
For whatever reason, Bobby, you perhaps recalling that you were the first one to see these things 20 years ago. You were the first one to find these initial bodies. You saw them in your dreams, stuff like that. Perhaps you're just completely unsurprised that these things are some sort of inhuman situation because they were around 20 years ago. Perhaps they've been here this whole time. So it doesn't make any sense. And
Vicki is giving the
You
dead
keep it
body
together.
mouth to mouth. You see Vicki is giving the dead body mouth to mouth.
Vicki!
Oh my God. And I'm just I'm seeing her freak out, and I'm just gonna slowly like kind of put my hand on her shoulder, like just be like, hey, easy.
I'm supposed to see him
Easy.
tomorrow.
Easy.
I'm supposed to see him tomorrow.
No,
I have to talk to him.
It's okay.
I have to talk to him.
Calm down. That's not him. Just easy.
And she's just like grabbing at the body, trying to like pull it with her as you try to pull her away. Like she's just like grabbing at it. I
Okay.
can't leave him here, Bobby. I can't leave him here.
Pulling her arms off it, like let him go. Let it go.
And she starts hitting Bobby. She starts just punching Bobby.
It's okay.
I hate you. I hate
It's
you.
okay.
She's
I
just
know.
like absolutely freaking out.
It's all right.
let's go back to Roger. Roger, you can pursue for a minute and you see that this other guy's gone. There's still another body laying on the street that you hit in the chest.
Yeah.
And
I hear
in
Vicki crying and
you
screaming.
hear Vicki screaming.
Okay. Just a quick sort of, I guess, search to see is there a door down this alleyway or anything.
It wasn't an alleyway. It was literally just 3rd Avenue.
Just throw that
Like-
in. So he's gone. He's in the way.
Let's just go.
All right, so I'll kind of come back, and he's walking in slowly.
Do me a favor and just give me a sanity roll for the unnatural, because there's no way you could have lost sight of him long enough for him to be gone. So his disappearance seems unnatural.
2. Again, another 2.
Get out of here.
Another garbage
2s
roll.
and a 4.
All right, so no sand damage.
And he just comes up and he sees Vicki weeping over this body. Roger knows something is wrong. He knows not to look. He's like, Bobby, where's Neal?
Neal's with you. He's right behind you.
Yeah.
Bobby,
Okay.
what's wrong, Bobby?
I don't know. It's she seems to recognize the body. I don't know. It's desiccated.
Vicki, who is it?
And Vicki, shoes off, arm in a fucking sling. She started bleeding again because she was like thrashing so hard. And she's just sitting on the ground next to Bobby in this body. And she looks at Roger and she says, It's Christopher, Roger. It was him the whole time. It was him the whole time, Roger, and he knew, and he's gonna hurt Sam, Roger. He's gonna hurt Murray. And she's just like, eyes are like not there. She is totally having her mental breakdown. And Vicki hasn't lost a lot of sanity, but this was 5 points, and I think she's like out of it for a little while now.
And your willpower points. And this comes from your whole Boston escape operation. It is just too much. It is all piled on too much.
And also, sorry to break up this intense moment for Vicki, but how do I get willpower back? Because I have
You just have to rest.
Sleep.
Oh, I just have to rest.
Yeah.
And then she says, I take nap here.
She starts talking like Neal. All right, Roger, you come up, you see that she is having an emotional breakdown. She thinks that this is Christopher. Oh, by the way, do you look at it?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm trying to avoid looking at it, but when she says it's Christopher, I will take a gander. Does it look like a...
And it is Christopher.
It is, but he's like...
Wow. It's not like something she's seen.
Been deceased a long time?
That's what it seems like. Maybe at least, I don't know, a couple years.
Okay, wait, this is worse.
From the
I thought you were
decay
going
of
to
the
say, it wasn't Christopher. This is Christopher?
Sorry, when I said it was Christopher, you thought I was going to say it wasn't Christopher?
I thought to Vicki.
Just like a hallucination.
Yeah.
I know. That's the surprise.
Yeah. Oh my God.
All right, well then, in Roger's mind, he thinks this isn't Christopher. Or it's Christopher from perhaps some other plane of existence. So he wants to walk towards the other body. And in his mind, he suspects who's under the mask. And he's just like, it's not real. It's not real.
As you begin to step away from Vicki,
It's not real.
you hear the report of police sirens.
Fuck.
And you know it's been 3 to 4 minutes since the first gunshot went off now. And people are probably calling the police. And they're probably coming here in droves right now.
Fuck, and we can't just leave the unnatural out here as Delta Green agents.
Oh,
although
fuck.
that's not our top priority at the moment.
Yeah, what can we do?
We had no
burn the
vehicle.
bodies.
We were walking.
Fuck.
Yeah, this is...
We just gotta.
I mean,
just gotta
we
fucking bounce.
we have no allegiance to Delta Green at this point.
Yeah.
They've done
Yeah,
nothing
pretty
for us. So he's going to walk up and rip off the other mask.
You walk up, rip off the other mask. You get that same feeling.
It's not real. It's not him.
And you pull it back, and you don't recognize the face. It is also like desiccated, dying flesh. But you don't recognize the face. You do see perhaps this guy you were tussling with in the street got knocked around enough that you do actually see like a wallet in the folds of the trench coat.
All right. Roger's intention right now, if I have the time, is to grab the wallet, grab anything on these bodies, and try and start, light a fire around them. So that, when the police find them, they'll think, oh, they're just very badly burnt. Now, the autopsy may show something different, but that's not his concern right now. With a small little allegiance to Delta Green, he wants to try and, start a fire and throw these bodies into it.
You probably have 30 seconds.
Okay.
Fuck,
We gotta get out of here.
Yep, we gotta get out
Good
of
thing
here.
I have a grenade.
Do you have like an
Shove it in the
incendiary?
thing's mouth and run away.
30 seconds, grab the wallet and just fucking run. Scatter.
Where do you guys run, and who's taking care of Vicki? Vicki, are you capable of understanding what's happening right now?
Yeah.
Are you hearing the police sirens?
I think it's like when you're drunk, like so far gone drunk that if people grab you, you just go with them. Like she's like not
malleable.
Yeah, she's like a rag doll. She's not paying attention, but she can run. You know, she can run. And if Roger is dragging her, Bobby or Neal is dragging her, she'll just go.
All right. We just bound.
Okay.
Lights are on. No one's home.
So you guys start fleeing the scene. Tell me where you want to go. Like, I mean, it's got to be kind of top of your head. Like, which direction do you run, Roger?
Astor Place.
Yeah. Where are we now? We're Upper East.
No, you're at 32nd Street. You're at East 32nd Street and between 3rd Avenue and Lexington, basically. And
We should get on this subway.
Yeah, subway. That's what I was gonna say.
Just get on a subway. There's
Just
gonna
jump down.
there's gonna be cameras there. What if we just casually walk to a diner? Or
I mean,
that could work.
we could also get on the I mean, nobody saw us. Like, we're not covered in blood. There was no
Right.
blood.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have subway passes.
Okay.
And you would need to, pay in cash and all that shit.
So yeah, maybe duck into a diner or a bar, if there's one.
Yeah, maybe a diner. If we walk to Lexington and we go down,
Go to the
we could find-
Lyric Diner.
Perfect.
There you
Oh,
go.
the lyric.
Oh, the
Okay,
lyric.
everybody give me a luck roll as you leave this scene.
Fucking hell.
Just straight up and down, right?
And you just
Straight
see
up.
there's lights on all these like apartment buildings and stuff now. This has been a lot of ruckus.
Ooh, 40.
Head over to Gramercy Park. Luck roll.
48.
65 now.
73. Vicky's not doing great.
Okay.
I got a 40.
And then Neal, what'd you get on a luck roll?
48.
48. Okay. But you guys don't know anything at the moment, and you're moving away from where these cops have been called. And we'll say you duck a few blocks away and slip into a diner. Vicki, you can't mentally keep up. You are in the midst of an emotional breakdown right now, not just because of the 5 sanity loss, but also because of the willpower point loss.
Yeah.
So yeah, Roger, Bobby, you guys are somewhat of your right mind in this booth, and Neal has established that he's pretty insane and drugged up at the moment. So you sit down in this booth.
Really go for some pancakes right now.
Vicky, mascara running, arm in a sling, slightly bleeding through her dress. Eating a French fry.
You already ordered.
I'm eating somebody else's
Somebody
leftover
else
food
leftover.
reaches over to
on the
next
table.
table.
That's they haven't cleared away.
This woman comes up. Oh my God, honey, I'll clear these. I'll clear these.
Okay.
Sorry, she's a drunk streetwalker. We're just trying to buy her. We're just trying to,
He's so good
Take
at covering
pity
our
on her.
we're
tracks.
just
Get her-
trying
get her
to
in
buy her a
situations.
nice meal so she doesn't have to work her way to dinner.
Everyone is dead.
She's had a rough night. We're just trying to be good Samaritans. Could we please get her own plate of French fries? And
Sure,
You got-
yeah, no
you
problem.
guys do milkshakes?
We do milkshakes, yes.
What
What kind would you
flavors?
like?
Can I get a black and white?
Sure. Anyone? Anything else? You,
Yeah,
sir? Points to
I'll
Neal.
Me want disco fries.
That gentleman, my friend here will have disco fries. He's from Spain.
And you? Is there any? Anything
Yeah,
you'd like?
I'll have the breakfast special with pancakes, please.
He's totally normal, my friend here.
Totally
Just
normal.
my friend, my normal
Like
friend, a Spanish man, and a hungry street worker.
And a
Any
bereaved
other questions?
prostitute.
All right, she walks away and goes back in the kitchen. There's a few people around too, and they're eyeing you up. They're like looking over at you.
We're just trying
A
to
few people that have come out of the
clean
bars
ourselves
and stuff
up.
like that, and they're just kind of like, you obviously attract attention. Vicky was very loud. She started eating leftover food on the table. She has a slinged arm up.
Oh yeah, she's totally injured. Fuck.
Yeah, she's all like, and
So
she's
fucked up.
in the midst of an emotional breakdown.
Diet Coke.
Okay. And one Diet Coke.
Diet Coke, please.
You get a Diet Coke as well. Vicki,
okay.
Calm down. That's not who you think it was. There's no way. That body had been deceased for a long time, and you just spoke to him earlier today. You gotta get your mind right. Oh, thank you. It's my milkshake.
She passes over a milkshake, puts down a short stack in front of Bobby.
Oh, God, thank you. Some maple syrup, please. Maple syrup. Thank you.
It's on the table, hun. And
Thank
she
you.
points over and then sets down French fries, and I forget what Neal got.
I saw
Disco fries.
Bobby,
Disco fries. Yes, disco fries.
Bobby says, I saw those masks in the night floors. I remember. They were running around in the night floors with shotguns just like that. It can't be who you think it is. It can't be.
If it's him, then he knows. Then he's always known. And he's always been a part of it. And he's always known. So he's in on it.
There's just no way. It's not your Christopher.
But then who? Then I don't understand. I don't understand.
We've got to get to Astor Place. Where was the location? Because we were at.
We're in Gramercy Park. We're not far.
Flagstaff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're at 22nd and 3rd Avenue right now. So we're, 12, 13 blocks away.
So you have to get where?
We have to-
We were trying to get to the Broad Albin, right? Which was
Broad Albin. Yep. That's
Yeah.
Madison Square Park. You're actually pretty close to that. That's 24th and 5th. You're
24th and 5th. Yeah.
Yeah, you're at like 30th and Lex. I mean, you're six short blocks away, 2 long blocks.
Eternal Light Flagstaff.
We need to get answers. We need to get to the Broad Albin.
Vicki is suddenly like not crying. She's wiped away her tears.
Maybe we should rest first.
I have to talk to Christopher. I have a meeting with him, and I will go to the meeting first.
Well, we can't do that. But we can stake out the meeting and see who shows up.
I have to talk to Christopher. I will go.
No.
You do not tell me what to do, Roger.
Someone has to.
Let's try and keep a level head here, guys. Yes, you should. Maybe it would be good for her to go, Roger, since we need to see who shows up. She would have to be there so that they come out, right? We could be off at a distance, maybe with like a sniper rifle.
And my son might be coming, Roger. My son. So I will be going to the meeting.
Murray ain't coming. Not my Murray.
You don't know anything about him, Roger. You never have, and you never will. That is my son. That is my ex-husband, and I will be going to the meeting.
You were just crying in the middle of the street over a dead body that you'd never met. I don't think you're fit to do anything.
You don't know what I am capable of.
Neal, can I try some of your fries? Sorry.
Those disco fries look so good.
Just trying to cut the tension a little bit.
It's clearly the best order at the table.
I offer him some Ativan as well.
Oh,
Ooh.
thank you.
Vicky also eyes the fries and the Ativan.
Yeah, I hold it out.
What
for
is
anyone.
Ativan? Vicky says, what is that?
His drug is good.
It's good stuff.
May
Okay.
help.
His drug is good.
Okay. Vicky takes it and downs it with a disco fry. Just chews it all together and swallows it.
Well, seems we're at an impasse. Tempers are high.
We really should rest, I think. We should find somewhere.
I'm fine. I could keep going.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about mechanically.
Yeah, I was gonna
right
say, like-
now, you do suffer an emotional breakdown, which I think you've successfully done.
Yeah.
And at this point,
Check.
you will take a -20 penalty to any check
Oh.
if you don't rest. And if you don't rest through this night, you'll take a minus 40% to every skill until you rest.
Yeah, we should.
I would like to go to bed.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea, Vicki. I'm glad you thought of that.
Thank you. I'm the leader of the group. And I will kill anyone who stands in my way. All right. I'm going to bed. Good night.
Can we get like a cheap motel somewhere? It's New York. There's no cheap motel. That was the plan originally when we arrived to the city, was to go find a cheap motel.
Yeah, but then we got distracted. We always do.
We always do.
The intention was not to go to the hotel?
Yeah, I think
Did you say you wanted to stay at some other hotel?
I thought we wanted to go to where the location of this, where the Broad Albin would be if we were in that world, just to see what we see. So I think we should see that through. We just had to calm Vicki down with some French fries.
And I'm good now. I'm good.
So let's go. Let's just keep going. Pay the check. Thank you.
Pay the check. Thank you. And keep going.
We only leave a 10% tip.
By the way, this is, unless you guys tell me different, this is all Neal's money.
Yeah.
And you're starting to run low because it's all cash.
That's why we left only 10%.
Yeah. Right, yeah. You're running low. All right, so you walk out of this diner. Ding, ding, ding. Say it's 1:30 in the morning. And you start walking again and heading toward West 24th Street and 5th Avenue. And, oh man, you guys are roughed up. You stumble out past the Flatiron Building, from the north side down into Madison Square Park. You see the sitting statue of James Seward at the corner. And just beyond that, on the corner of 24th and 5th, you see a hotel that was never there before. A stylized golden bee that has faded on two huge windows that are on either side of two large columns. And each column has like a lion's head carving that's coming out from it. You see a man standing outside the front of the hotel in an old school bellhop's outfit like a valet's outfit with a red tight fitting outfit, a little cap on his head that just brings back memories of like the 1940s. Standing there outside, there's a little stand set up on the sidewalk. It says valet, and it looks like a very old school, like almost Art Deco-ish font, and two big double doors that open in. Immediately, Vicki, you recognize the background of the picture that you saw Darabandi in that old black and white book. And immediately, Bobby, you recognize the double doors that you smashed through in the night world when you were running from the clown. Immediately, Neal, you recognize the hotel that you were in Boston. It seems this chain has a similar design. Their branding is very consistent across their hotels. And it looks exactly like the one that you walked into in Boston when the Ritz changed for you into something else. Roger, you recognize it from the library as well, but that I believe is the only time that you've seen it. But you all know, whether it's because you came here at night for the first time, or whether it's because you were mentally in a stage to see it, or whether it's because the men in the gas masks wanted you here. You don't really know whether you're making these decisions or someone else is. But we're going to stop here. And next week, I want you to figure out how you're going to handle Hotel Broadalbin
Oh, I don't
with
know.
2 willpower points.
Can I sleep in the hotel? Is that an
That's what
option?
hotels are for.
Let's get a room.
That's what hotels are for.
Can I use points? Can I pay for this room with points?
Oh my god! You guys take points?
I can promise you this: when you walk in the door, you're not going to immediately have a martial arts fight. So I wouldn't worry about
Broadalbin
your combat
rewards.
skill.
Alvin
Alvin rewards points.
I've been to so many of your other locations.
Yeah, exactly.
Really
Do you have a loyalty program at this point? Man, next week it's here. The hotel you've been hearing about since session 2. It's here.
Thank you.
So scared.